Welcome to the No Cap Sports Show podcast with sports and convos collide. I'm your host, the Cobra.
And I'm your host, Coach Milton.
I'm your host, Coach O, aka O Dog, aka Coach O, aka O. Um, what's happening?
What's up, fellas? What's up, fellas? We took a little break last week. Good to see your faces. We back. We back on the block, ready to do this thing.
Indeed. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Y'all having a good week so far?
No complaints.
No.
But I ain't complaining. But
You
no.
don't talk about it, cuzzo?
Nah, we good.
Man.
Small thing to a giant, bro. I don't pay that
Yes,
type
sir.
of
I already know.
bringing that type of energy to the show. What's good? What?
Ain't nothing, man. So look, since we last spoke, it's been a lot of sports going on. NFL, college, baseball.
Mm-hmm.
We got basketball in full effect, NBA, college basketball, man. So shit, let's jump right into it. First, let's jump into the MLB. We don't talk about baseball much on the show, but I think the LA Dodgers deserve a salute and a
Indeed.
congratulations for the way they balled out in that 7-game series against Toronto.
Yeah.
I probably watched like 4 games out the series, but each game I watched, it was highly entertaining. There was a lot of drama, a lot of big clutch batting, and also fielding. I mean, I enjoyed it, man. And that guy Ohtani, oh my God, he might I'm always the one to say Barry Bonds the greatest to ever do it, but he has an opportunity to, when it's all said and done, go ahead and take that number 1 spot, man.
For sure. He definitely brings a lot, man. And shit, not only him, what's the other little pitcher they got? Your Tomoko or whoever, he pitched back-to-back games.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
They got a squad, man. They got a squad. Great. And like you said, I watched 2 games. And like I said, highly entertaining. Both were the games that went into overtime, extra innings. And hats off to the Blue Jays, man, because they definitely pushed the Dodgers. I think the Dodgers was favored to win that whole thing, and then Blue Jays gave them everything they could handle. So it was a great series for sure.
Facts. I watch every game. I am a big baseball fan when it comes to the playoffs, especially the World Series. I mean, the last Game 7 was amazing. Last Monday when I was in DC, watching that game that went I started watching it with myself and Pee Wee and JD. We was just smoking cigars at the crib, and we thinking it's getting ready to be over with. They 9 innings in, 10 innings in, and they go all the way to 18 innings. Something crazy. They almost broke the record. That was great baseball. Guys making outstanding plays, pitching, hitting, batting. That was dope. That's the best baseball World Series I ever seen with my own 2 eyes in my life, my lifetime. I've never seen nothing like that. And as far as Toronto giving them all they got, shit, Toronto should have won.
Yeah,
for sure,
had
for
an
sure.
opportunity and a chance to win, but it just goes to show you when you it's the little things, and sometimes big time players make big time plays. And some of the LA Dodgers, man, they just kept believing and kept fighting. Tip your hat to them for being back-to-back champions. It takes a lot to do that. So salute to them. They already talking about spring training out here in February already. It's crazy. Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, they already talking about getting the schedule ready, who's playing who at the little at the Talking Stick Stadium, such and such and such. So they already getting it going for February. So it was crazy, but that was the best baseball I've ever witnessed with my own 2 eyes in watching the World Series. It was I can truly say I watched history.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that, cuz for sure.
Yeah.
So let's bounce over to NFL, man. It's been a lot of action in the NFL, but I think we should start off with the Washington Commanders, and they had that unfortunate injury with JD5. Jaden Daniels, ended the game with a dislocated elbow.
Right.
There's a lot of criticism against the coach for having him out there in the game where the game was out of reach. And you got your quarterback out there still out there willing and dealing, running the ball and stuff, and putting himself at risk for an injury. What's your guys' thoughts on that?
Go ahead, Coach.
I didn't think he should have been playing the game in the first place. The hell with him being in the game when it was out of reach. He shouldn't have been back out there anyway. He's coming off of a knee injury, hamstring, and he don't have all his weapons out there. So why would you put him out there? And the line is not that good. So you got him out there. There's nobody that the defense is afraid of. So they putting 8 in the box and just going at him. So he already in harm's way. So, put Mariota out there, let Mariota take the reps, let him get let him get better. And at least when he has his weapons back, go out there full force where he stands a chance. Right off the back, the first play, they went at him. They let him know right off the bat, we coming after you. We're not, there's nobody else out here we're concerned about. So I just thought it was just bad coaching, bad decision making. And, they just got to be smarter with him. The kid is young and you don't want to repeat the RG3 stuff. But again, it comes down to maybe he wanted to play. I don't know. I don't know how Quinn runs his program, but sometimes you got to protect players from themselves. Just as a fan of football, I just didn't think it was cool for him to be out there in the first place. So,
well, yeah, I see where you're going with that, Coach. But as a player, if you clear the play and you're healthy enough to play, you want to be out there on the field. I mean, football is a violent sport. You can't duck that rep. He's a primetime quarterback, even if you don't have all your weapons. I know he's in his second year, but they put him in a position or a level as a quarterback to where you can uplift the guys around you. So, and I know Washington is in the business of trying to win games. So, if you got your star player ready to go, why sit him when he can go out there and potentially get you a win? I do agree he shouldn't have been out there at the end of the game, but I also see the other side of the coin in terms of, okay, you haven't played in 2-3 weeks. You know what I mean? You might be rusty, you might not be in game shape, so the coach want to get him some reps, get that confidence back, get hit a couple times, just get back in the mix. So I can see it from that, and it's easy in hindsight after somebody get injured, say, oh, he shouldn't have been out there and all that good stuff. But players play, man. Players want to play. Jaden Daniels seemed like an ultimate competitor, so I know he didn't want to be on the sideline if he know that he could physically go out there and do his thing. And actually, he did look good. I know, like you said, Coach, he didn't have a lot of people with him, but he personally looked like he was moving good, looked like he was slinging the ball around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, it's unfortunate he got injured, but I can see both sides of the coin why he was still out there. But I like to hear O's perspective as our resident subject matter expert to get his thoughts.
It's a double-edged sword.
Mm-hmm.
Like Coach Milton said, sometimes you gotta protect players from themselves, right? With that being said, good luck trying to stop me from playing if I'm clear. It ain't about the check with me. It's about competing against the world's greatest, right?
Yep.
So, with that being said, coach got to find a way to sometimes try to keep you from going out there, right? So
Protect you from yourself.
It's a double-edged sword, and they were in a tough situation because they definitely need to get a win as well. Washington season not going where a lot of people thought it was going to go. Shout out to our OG Fredo, diehard Washington fan, and we got a lot more friends and family of the show that's diehard fans.
G from the shop. Shout out.
G, shout out to the big bro G. So it's just they just in a tough situation, I don't think I I think they tried to do a quick Band-Aid fix with the young boy Lattimore. I'm not gonna lie, I thought he would be playing a little bit better than what he has showed this year. I thought with him having a training camp, I thought he was gonna come in and try to, you know, just lock shit down, and then maybe get a little small time, get another 2-year deal or something like that, get a little extension and finish his career here. It didn't work out like that for him. So, and he wound up getting hurt. Prayers going out to him and his. But Washington got a lot more things to fix than what's just going on with Jaden Daniels. So it's unfortunate. It's, like I said, it's a double-edged sword, but it's part of the game, man. That's what makes football the greatest sport there is. It's a gladiator sport, man, and it sometimes is about getting healthy as well as playing good ball at the right time. And if you could do those things and move forward and get healthy and be playing good ball at the right time, you stand a chance of, moving forward in the playoffs and doing those things. Washington is battling some tough things right now, and it's not just injuries. It's guys second. I think it's some coaches, second guessing some of the players, and I think some of the players that they have. I think what is it, like 9 players they have hurt or something like that? It's something they almost up there with the 49ers. With something crazy like that. So injuries is tough. It is a part of the game. It could work 2 ways for you. It could be a young boy waiting in the wind, ready to step up and go crazy. But it could also be a young boy that's waiting in the wind and they not ready yet. So it works both ways. But it's all right. They're gonna be okay. You know what I mean? He'll bounce back from it. The good thing about it is not his throwing arm, it's his opposite one. So
and it's only not only dislocated, but it's dislocated versus broken. So he should have a clean recovery coming back, and that's the encouraging part. Like you said, it's not his throwing arm. It's not as bad as it could have been, and he'll be back out there, I'm sure, before the season is over with.
Yeah. So we'll see.
And I didn't realize that Washington had the oldest roster in the league. I just learned that watching that game. So
I wonder if G still think Terry McLaurin is worth all that money they paid.
Hey G, where you at, G? I know you listen.
G, you still think he worth that $60 million? If you the business owner, don't think about it as a fan. Think about it as a business owner. Like, damn, he got us. You know what I mean? Like, damn, he got us. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. It's a crazy business. But shout out to all the boys, and I'm glad he did get his money.
Get your money, homeboy.
Yeah, I'm a Terry fan. So in prayers and shout out going to like I said, JD5, man, wishing him nothing but the best and speedy recovery. Dr. Dillon is one of the guys that I work with personally, work with athletes too. I know he's worked with him in the last 2 years and is going to continue to work with him. So shout out to Dr. Dillon as well and help bring that young man back.
Facts. Yeah. We had some other big games on tap this past Sunday. What you think about that Chiefs Bills game? Bills look like they were dominant from the onset of the game, and they really put a lot of pressure on Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes look as I've never seen him so frustrated and rushed. Well, I did in the Super Bowl.
Yes,
Bowl. But that's the worst I've seen him since then. And I don't know. Do you think Buffalo got their number now, or is it just the old story where Buffalo win in the regular season
there you go. I just think they win in the regular season, but we'll see what happens when it counts. But the bottom line is they created a great rivalry, and it's good for sports and it's good for football. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I thought they were going to pull off the Breece Hall trade if they would have got that done. Sheesh. Breece Hall to the Chiefs would have solidified that backfield for real. But their linemen, their offensive line was out of sync. I think they had a couple of guys down, And with Patrick, man, he getting all his weapons back. It takes time. And Buffalo, Buffalo has some new defensive wrinkles. So they went after him early, sped him up, got him looking around, made him uncomfortable. But shit, at the end of the game, he was still a 1-point game. He still had a chance to go down and try to tie it up. Like O said, I think we'll see what they do in the playoffs, but no real concern for the Chiefs, man. They're gonna reload and get some guys back, get healthy, and hopefully they'll make some adjustments on defense, and we'll see what they look like in the playoffs because they're definitely gonna be there.
Right. Yeah. Coach, you being a former Dallas Cowboy fan or Cowgirls, however you want to call them. Were you surprised that the Cardinals jumped on them like that, the way they did, and whooped their ass?
Not really, because
No?
I think Kobe Brissett has some dudes playing, man. Like the Cardinals got a good squad. Like they've lost games, but it's been close games. I think they've lost every game less than like 5 points or something like that. So it's not like they haven't been in the games. And Kobe Brissett bringing that thing that I know we've talked about on the show is he's bringing leadership to that offense. So they got weapons, and he's using them, and their defense has always been decent. Dallas's problem has always been their defense, and I think someone said it on one of the shows, like the offense is pressing now because they gotta score 40 or more points to win, and the problem is they've always up until this point they've been able to put points on the board, but if you get them playing behind, what they're gonna do. So I think the Cardinals are riding a wave right now. I think they're gonna have some issues with trying to figure out what they're gonna do with the quarterback situation. I think they have a quarterback controversy going on. But it's no shocking, no shock what's going on with Dallas. I like the trades that Dallas got. They got the boy Wilson. They got a kid from was Williams from the Jets. So they trying to address some of the defensive issues that may help them for the remainder of the season. But I think Dallas gonna be okay. Dak playing well. He still played well yesterday from what I saw. Uh, they just jumped on him early and didn't look back. And that's it's hard to play from behind when you got to score 45 points or more to even be in the game. So and then if your offense is not clicking, then you you might as well pack it up and be, let's load it up and get ready for next week. So,
Yeah.
um, you know,
Well,
so
ask you something, Coach. In hindsight, do you feel differently about the Michael Parsons trade? Looking at the Cowboys defense and their ability to get to the quarterback, or you think that the trade was warranted?
I really don't feel any way about it because if you look at it, it looked like that whole thing was personal between Jerry and Micah. I don't think it was really a business decision because had Micah signed when he was, when they talked about him signing, he'd be there right now. For some reason, it didn't work out. Jerry felt disrespected. Micah hasn't spoken on it since then, but Micah wasn't, he's a game changer, but he won't gonna do much for him on that defensive side of the ball. They need a lot of help on the back end. He can make plays that changes some of the outcomes of some of the plays that may give the back end some help. But as far as the trade itself, no, I don't think it's, Michael's doing the same thing at Green Bay that he would have been doing at Dallas, and Dallas has probably looked the same way if Michael would have stayed. They still needed help. I think Dallas actually is coming out on the good side of it and on the better side of it just because of the trades I think Wilson is a good linebacker that they got from the Bengals, and shit, Quentin Williams is a dog up front. So, I think right now for the immediate future, I think Dallas is going to be okay, with what they were able to do since Michael's gone. But if Michael was in Dallas, he wouldn't be making, he'd be making the same plays he's doing in Green Bay, still doing Michael shit.
Yeah. Hey, dog, put your coaching hat on real quick. What would you do to fix the Dallas Cowboys?
I'll go draft some people in the secondary. I'll get one linebacker. I'll go get a safety. I mean, if you're gonna trade for Quentin Williams and you traded for Zach Wilson, you'll be able to get a good in free agency. I'll go get a good corner, a veteran corner, somebody like that, and that's sort of towards the end of their career. Just one that's been playing solid. That can come in and sort of help the young boy Bland out, so Bland don't have to check the number one so much. I think Bland is starting to understand I was doing a lot better at being a number two corner.
Mhm.
No disrespect to him, because number one, number two, bottom line is he is in the NFL and doing his thing. But it's tough when you gotta, day in and day out go against that number one. And I think with Diggs being injured, he's still out, right? He's out. He was out
Yeah.
last year.
Man,
Him
he's
being
out.
injured off and on and being injured, it's tough. I thought the safety Hooker was going to be a lot better pro. That's the reason why he got drafted so high by the Indianapolis Colts coming out of the Ohio State University. I thought he was going to come in and tear the league up and go crazy, and it didn't work out for him in Indy. I thought being in Dallas would be a big change. You on prime time every game. And he's made some plays, but just not that type of safety I thought, he was going, turn out to be or whatever. But
Yeah.
they just got a few holes. I think they have to they gotta to fill pause. And I think they'll be okay. I think Jerry gonna try to go all in this offseason. And I think these are just some of the pieces that he is making to move, because now it's not just about the Dallas Cowboys being good. It's not just about the Dallas Cowboys being on all the social media and all media, period. It's about him being able to say, I told you so. That
Yeah.
I got rid of Michael Parsons and I told you we was going to be okay. I told
Mhm.
you that he can be replaced. He's not the type of player that people thought, he was, or whatever the case may be. So,
Yeah.
I just think it was personal between them two, and he's going to do whatever he can to try to make sure that it looks like that he made the right move by trading him to Green Bay. So,
You think
but
you
shout out
think
to him making because I think the Quentin Williams thing and the other boy, that is a hell of a start. And Zach Wilson, even though he was in Bengals and we playing the young boy, I don't know why you don't just leave Zach where he at and put the young boy right beside him. But that's just what
Yeah.
Cincinnati Bengals. That's just what we do. We do dumb shit. So it is what it is.
and
Yeah.
you think that because Pickens is on a 1 year deal, right? You think
Mm-hmm.
they'll get Pickens signed and get him back for next year?
I'm not. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a big Pickens fan. I think you can find a guy in college that can run routes just as good as Pickens. I'm not a big Pickens fan. I think he is doing what he needs to do and acting accordingly, because he don't want to. This is it. This is his last year of his deals, of his
Hmm.
deal period. So he has to be on good behavior, and everything got to be right. But I just don't trust Pickens as a football player. I don't trust him as a pro. I tell him to his face. If I was in the locker room, I wouldn't even really rock with him like that. You know what I mean? Just not my type of pro, not my type of player. I love his celebration, love him making plays, but he's had an opportunity to be the guy, and just doing dumb stuff caused him to get out of Pittsburgh and not be the guy. And
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of people say I'm old. I got old school, whatever. But I like the young boys partying and doing whatever. You know what I mean? I love the young boys doing their thing, but
Yeah.
I'm not sold. I think if you got a guy like CeeDee Lamb, you got that tight end, running games coming along. They should have never let the young boy go that's in Carolina. They should have just
Album,
kept
yeah.
him. Yeah, they should have kept him. I just think that I think the Cowboys is going to. I think they're going to be good, and I think that the trades that they made is definitely going to put them in the right direction. But go get secondary, whether it's free agency or the draft, preferably free agency. Go get you a veteran and then maybe draft a corner in the third, second rounds, so that way he can sort of raise him up. So that way he'll be ready to boogie in a year or two.
Yeah. And I can say about Pickens, I think I felt the same way that you feel about him, old dog, when he was in Pittsburgh. But I think being in Dallas gave him new life. And then also he is on a 1-year contract. So when you
It ain't
play
that he in Dallas that he in new life, cuz he on his
that,
last leg. That's
trying to
what
get
it
that
is.
bread, trying to get
Yeah,
that
he
bread.
trying to get
Yeah.
bread.
Shit,
Like
if
that
you,
I'm
if you
saying. And that to me, I mean, everybody want to ball out and get that bread. But I like the ones that's doing it from the time they come in, competing,
Yeah. Yeah.
balling,
Yeah.
go crazy.
I
You
yeah,
know what
feel
I'm
that.
saying?
and a little of his attitude showed Monday night in the Dallas game. A little bit of pop back up. You know, adversity struck. He started talking a little trash. So you see, you know, he like you said, he on his best behavior. But we all go
Yeah,
back to our factory reset at some point.
yeah, and that's warranted. I don't mind
Yeah,
talking trash. I
yeah,
who am I? Come on, man. Coaches was to see this shit. They be like, "Oh
yeah,
boy, you crazy as shit. Who
yeah,
are you?
yeah,
Who's old dog? Who's old dog? Right?"
yeah.
But
Yeah.
with that being said, not none of my peers, not none of my people that I went to war with, played with, or played against. No, I didn't. I did not play around when it came to the game that we call football. I took that shit seriously. I still take it seriously to this day. I am a student of the game, and I will continue to be a student of the game. And I don't claim to know too much, but I damn sure know football. And
Yeah.
people that disrespect that game, that showed me so much and was able to show me the world, I'm like, you know what I mean? Because I know so many people would love to be in his position, and have that opportunity. And for you to just, you know, blow it
Yeah.
off sometimes like it's whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
I would have loved to go against him, put it like that. I would have
Yeah.
loved to go against him.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
real. Yeah, he's one of those guys. Yeah, he's one of them guys I would have loved to play against, especially with his route running. Awful. He is a hell of an athlete when the ball's in the
Yeah,
air.
definitely.
He can
Yeah.
Mhm.
jump and go get it and make, but route running, I'm running by a guy like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Terrible, terrible. Watch,
Yeah.
watch him. Watch when they show him.
Mhm.
Watch when they show, sometimes they'll show him running his routes, even other night. He ran the
Mhm.
corner route and caught. You don't run no corner route on me like that, buddy. To be
Mhm.
honest with you.
Mhm.
So, I'm not the biggest fan of them, but what I do want to see is all these young boys get their bread so that way they can take care of their family and friends. So,
Yeah. Yeah. And I
so
and I like the camaraderie between he and CD Lamb. It seems like they get along really well and they support each other. So I like to see that tandem in the future in Dallas. So we'll
yeah,
we'll, we'll see what happens.
yeah.
Yep.
If he don't ask for nothing crazy, Jerry probably give him some bread. But if he asks
Mm-hmm.
for something crazy, and he got the same agent David Muller as Parsons, so I don't know. That might
Yeah.
not, that might not work
Yeah.
out. So
Yeah.
might not work
Yeah.
out. We'll see.
Yeah. The Packers, man, they so inconsistent, man. What's contributing to their inconsistency? Because they lost to Carolina the other day, which everybody thought would be a easy win for Green Bay. Um, I just don't understand it. I mean, they beat some top teams this year, and they look like one of those teams that you will put on your list as a contender. But then you see them in other games, you like, man, something missing from them, man. What's going on with the Packers in your opinion?
Go ahead,
Coach,
coach.
what's up with you, Coach?
I think that's the parity of the league this year. Nobody's a clear front runner on anything. Every week is who shows up to play. I don't think there's been one dominant team that you can pick right now to say, outside of your favorite team that you got a lot to go to the playoffs and win anything. Every week is just good football, good competition. When I say good football, I mean just guys going out and compete. Um, matchups are starting to show. Um,
Mm-hmm.
your rivalries are starting to show up. So, I just think that's just the temperature of the league right now. There's no clear cut favorite. I don't, watching these games now as just a fan, you know, I don't see anybody that I can say, you know what, I see those guys in the Super Bowl. So it's just another week of, you know, you just got to watch and see what the matchups are. And I think Carolina is one of those teams, man. They can play against anybody. You know,
Yeah.
you know, you're not going to just go in and walk over those guys. I mean, you know, again, think about it. Cincinnati's competing as bad as their defense is. They're competing. Flacco's putting up 40 something points a game, and the defense got to go. You got Chicago Bears playing. You know, you never know which quarterback gonna show up for them. You know, sometimes he shows up, sometimes he doesn't. Miami Dolphins, we have wrote them off. They're competing back again. So I think it's just these guys are pros, man, and everybody's just showing up and playing, and each week is just, you know, competition. Like I said, all these guys are competing, man. So I don't get shocked when you see teams that's supposed to win. I mean, supposed to win, lose, and I don't get shocked when these teams that are supposed to be blowing out come out and beat these teams. It's making you tune in every Sunday and watch these guys play, and
Yeah.
that's what it's
And,
supposed to be doing.
and speaking about the Bengals and the Bears, and I know we always pick on each other when our teams lose or whatever the case may be, but I want to ask, have you ever been a part of the team where one side of the ball was dominant and the other side of the ball was just trash? And how was the locker room? How was the dynamic of that team?
Divided. Same thing. Divided. I was also, I mean, my brother, you know, when he played for the Redskins and they called the offense Washington, you know, back in the day when 03, 04, 03, whatever it was, 05, you know, Smoot Springs and them boys, NY, they was the Redskins, you know. Them other boys, Jason, Go Get It Campbell and Brandon Lloyd, and
Go
you
get
know,
it, Jays.
they call
Bar,
them Go Get It.
Bar
Not
7
listening
Campbell.
to viewers, they call them Go Get It Campbell.
Bar 7 Campbell.
Yeah, it ain't gonna come to you. You got to go get it. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It ain't gonna be nowhere near. But you know, so when a locker room is divided, it's tough to win, man. No matter how much you come in to do your job, stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, we ain't got to be the best of friends, but when you know it's tough, man. When you out there on defense and you doing 90 some plays a game, you getting 3 and outs, and then they going 3 and outs, and you getting 3, and they just go, you like, man, hold up, man. Can we get a first down? Can we get, we averaging 90 plays a game, y'all averaging 40, 50. That ain't
Yeah.
even that ain't right,
Mhm.
and so it definitely can divide a locker room for sure. And as you can see, it's starting to show in Cincinnati. Brown said what he said, and he should stand on that.
Yeah.
Shit,
He ain't call nobody out. He just told him finish the game. He ain't make it personal. Hey man, do your job. That's it. You know, we
yeah,
putting the points
yeah.
up. Just
With
just
that, with
make
that,
a
with
tackle.
that, with that being said, his ass need to catch the ball on third down. So sometimes you gotta be careful, because that's what I would have said. I was like, instead of you worry about us, how about you catch that motherfucking ball on that little
Yeah.
hitch, that little slant route you ran,
Yeah.
so we can get
Yeah.
a first down, so we can get some rest to try to stop some people. So
Yeah.
let's be careful. Let's be careful calling each other out. That's one
Yeah.
thing about me. I ain't never called nobody out. I played on the worst defense in the history. I played on the worst secondary in the history of the CFL.
Damn.
Now since then the record has been broken. You know what I mean? But I literally played at one point, I played on the worst secondary in the history of the Canadian Football League. I think we was averaging giving up something like 300 some yards a game.
Damn.
Wow.
Now, Canada, you throwing 290 something, 300 anyway, but we was doing something crazy. It might even been 4. I don't know. It was the worst statistically.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, every time we had meetings, I'll tell everybody, look, I can't check everybody.
Mm-hmm.
We got the worst defense in the worst secondary in the history. But when those D linemen look back at me, like, oh, you supposed to be the leader, I'm like, I'm one person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm checking my man and making plays on his man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know, so I can only do so much. You know what I mean? But I never ever once went to the paper and was like, yeah, he's not doing this, or they're not doing this, or he's not doing that. I think that is the ultimate no. Now I did say I'm gonna make plays, no matter if we on the worst secondary or the best secondary. That's the only thing that I've ever said. No matter what, I'm not worried about, you know, what it is that you all think or statistically. I'm my message to them was I'm going to compete and make plays regardless, whether we 0-15 or whether we 15-1. I go at the game the same way. That's just me. But I never called one of my players out. I never called a kicker out for missing a field goal. I never called a wide receiver out. Now behind doors, hey my man, you know, and people have pulled me to the side and said, hey, oh, you had a bad game. We don't expect that from you. Let's go. And that's
Yeah,
the way and to me, that's the way it should be.
Yep.
facts. Last NFL game I want to talk about. This was a disappointing game for me because I really wanted the Steelers to lose for personal reasons because AFC North and I want Baltimore back in the hunt, but is the coach for real or they pretenders? I know they was 7-1 going into that game, and a lot of people are high on the Colts and
I'm a hey Cole. Let me just say this. Hell of a trade picking up Sauce. Thank you.
Sauce Gardner. Oh yeah, yep.
Great trade.
That's what I was going to speak on. Yeah.
Great trade for them, and him in that secondary with them boys. His whole attitude and swagger gonna change, boy. You go from 1-7 to 7-1 or 7-2 and two or whatever. Shit. His whole watch. He gonna start making plays, man. He gonna start doing his thing again. Watch. I got confidence in the young man. So I just wanted to say that. Sorry, but go ahead.
No, that's a great point. That's a great point.
Yeah. I believe that to be true as well. You know, sometimes a change of scenery and a winning atmosphere, environment, that give you no pun intended, but they give you that sauce back. You know what I'm saying?
And then he's gonna bring a boost of energy to that team because of the player he is. So I'm sure they're excited to have him.
Yeah.
And the guys on the other side, they're gonna get after it. Yeah.
He gonna go at them guys and make them guys better on, like you said, on the other side, coach. And me being a corner on the other side, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's put this five bands in the pot. Whoever get the first pick, let's go. Let's put this 10, however much money they doing, whatever, You know what I'm saying? Let's put back in when we put a couple hundred in the pot. Let's see whoever get the first pick. Let's do it. Who get this play? You know what I mean? Get that competitiveness going. You know what I'm saying? On a 7-1, on a team that's 7-1, you must control your own. You control your destiny right now. All you gotta do is keep winning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. One thing about Indy, man, I experienced that with shout out to little bro Antoine Bethea, with that winning tradition that they have in Indy, man. When them peoples get behind that, man, that whole city state is crazy. They love their coach now. When they coach is booked, man, So I think that trade was super. It's gonna be very, very beneficial. You know what I'm saying? Especially if he coming in with the right attitude and not so much of that New York stuff got to him, because he does gotta understand Indianapolis and New York, two different, not even two, 17 different monsters. You know what I mean? So
who the OG on that defense? Like who's the person that's going to welcome him?
They got the boy Buck. I think his name he played D tackle. He came from the 49. I think Buckner or Buck. I forgot. I think he's number 90 something, 90 or 90 whatever. He the D lineman. They got the young boy. I think safety. I think he might have came out the same time. He from Maryland. Cross.
Okay. I thought he was a linebacker, but you're right. Yep. I thought he was a
Cross
linebacker.
play safety.
Okay.
He came from University of Maryland. I think he a 2-3 year veteran, so he might have been right after or whatever. But they got the young boy number 23. He at one point in time he was the highest paid nickelback in the history of the league. Number 23, I forgot his name. But he is the veteran. He's been there probably about 7 years now. Easy.
Okay.
So
And that defense is already flying around. You know,
yeah,
that defense is already flying around. So, like I said, he's just gonna bring a different type of energy to them. They're gonna be able to play a little bit freer. You know, like O said, they're gonna, be able to up the ante in that pot, and guys just be able to take some chances now because they trust each other on the back end. And and then that's gonna rejuvenate the dudes up front. Like let's cause some chaos, even more chaos, to let
Yeah.
those guys get after it back there. And then the offense is scoring points. I think they're a real deal, Cole. They got, I've always been a Jonathan Taylor fan. The dude can play. And then Daniel Jones just don't make any critical mistakes. And he's been playing clean football. I think he had a couple of turnovers this past weekend, but that's gonna happen. You're gonna run into again. Every week these matchups are showing themselves. I think right now, if I was to say a team that if you look at them and it's something about them that just make you think they're gonna make a push, that's Seattle, man. That Seattle defense is for real.
and that trade Seattle made with that boy Sheed.
Oh yeah, they got Shaheed.
Yeah,
Yep.
hey,
Yes, sir.
you better they look here. The NFC West better, them corners better, hey, get some extra stretching in.
Yep.
You hear me? Hey, you better stretch a little longer before you go up against that young man. Shit.
Yeah.
Ain't no hanging out. Hey. Now but see, this is what I'm talking about, Cole. This is what I'm talking about. This is me though.
Mm-hmm.
I am more worried about a guy like She than I ever am with a guy like
Pickens.
yeah. I'm worried. A guy like She, you come in town like when you used to come see me play. You telling the family, or he sleep at the facility. He see y'all after the game. I'm not, man. I meet y'all for dinner. I'm going right back to the facility. She the type of person with him, with that other young boy, and he can do what he do best. And be that home run.
The other dude from Ohio? Yes, sir.
From Ohio State, and just be that home run threat. And he already coming from playing with a young boy that was at Ohio State, Chris Olave.
Yeah.
So he already, they already done exchanged numbers, you already know. That's, man, Seattle. But that young boy I was talking about in Indianapolis that was the nickel, and that is that veteran. He's a 9-year veteran, and his name is Kenny Moore.
Okay.
Moore,
Yeah.
He can book. He a all pro, came out of Valdosta State. He all pro, couple years, nickel. He's a monster. He be doing his thing. So that's good. He ain't got to go outside no more. All he got to do is focus in on inside.
Stay right down inside. Yeah,
that's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
They're gonna be fun to watch for the rest of the season. That's for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Because Jonathan Taylor, he stay healthy, man. He gonna run that damn rock. Joker, he don't be playing.
That old line, with that old line blocking the way they blocking.
Indeed.
Man, you already know. What's up, Lee? You know what I'm saying?
OG.
That line's been going crazy, but man, what?
So Kobe, y'all got rid of Zaire, and y'all got what's the dude, the linebacker? Y'all picked up a linebacker, right?
Yeah, we picked up a linebacker. I can't remember his name, but
I think it's DeMonte something. DeMonte.
Yeah. He under the radar, but from everything I read about him and little clips and stuff, he got high expectations to be able to step right in and make an impact on that defense. And the defense is already in the past 3 weeks have turned the corner, have been playing some good ball. And that comes with health too. All the players have come back, Roquan and Humphrey, all the gang is pretty much back. They went from giving up, I think it was 30 points or something like that, to now giving up 13 points.
Well, they only played Miami, so let's slow the roll.
But I'm talking about the last 3 weeks, not just last week. You know what I'm saying? And they starting to.
Y'all play Miami, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah. We played the Bears too the week before that. But
that don't mean nothing to me.
I mean, just to compare.
Y'all ain't played us yet. Y'all ain't played us. Y'all ain't played us yet. Yeah.
But do we really play y'all? I mean, I know y'all on the schedule, but
we got somewhere where
since I've been a Raven fan, I don't think I ever seen them lose to the Bengals.
But you seen us play on AFC Championship Sunday.
I was in my 20s, I think.
Nah.
That was a long. That was a long time ago.
When you was in your 20s, you know, we was still room for the Washington Redskins. Knock it off.
Hey, my point is, y'all keep hanging y'all hat on that run y'all made, but it was so long ago.
Hey man, I just asked a question about Baltimore. Why y'all go down this rabbit hole?
But see, you betting too. But you betting too, coach, because you know when it's going to start. You know this. You being petty.
It's a wild dude. Hey man. Hey, but I do think those are two. I think those are some good trades, man. And I think it goes to what Coach Milton said. I think the NFL, the levels are everybody's starting to get their teams together, and it's good football being played.
Good for the fans, man. It's fun to watch, bro.
Man, but let me not shout out. And what y'all thinking? YouTube TV, we're cutting getting rid of Disney and ESPN, getting rid of the Disney channels, which is ABC, ESPN. Man, YouTube TV, man, you should be ashamed of yourself, man. Whoever's working that deal, dummies. You lose, you're gonna lose people because y'all trying penny pinch instead of saying we're gonna continue to get that and more people gonna stream it and get our YouTube TV.
Now we
got the fumble. That's the fumble.
Yeah. Whoever's in charge of that, man, that you can tell that's personal. Because they said they no longer doing a contract negotiation, man.
That's wild. That's crazy work. Let's get into college football, man. There's been a lot of good games in college, a lot of ranked teams matched up against each other, everybody jockeying for their position, trying to get into the college football playoffs. I want to give a shout out to our big bro, Pumi. I know you out there listening or watching. You know what I mean? I know you trying to, camouflage yourself so nobody will see you walking down the streets, but you hard to miss, big dog. Hey, look, y'all lost the Smooth. Who the fuck is Smooth? Y'all lost the Smooth.
Hey man, I asked the question.
Smooth.
Hey, I asked the question earlier in the season about the quarterback, man, and I was hoping that he would not return to this.
Hey,
once he threw their first,
we thought he was a new man.
Once he threw their first interception, I looked at my son. I said, "It's over." He done threw 8 interceptions in the last 2 weeks. That's crazy. So, hopefully he gets that back on track because he definitely got some talent around him. So for that, man, it's sad to see, but shit. Pumi out there looking for his next. He trying to recruit the kid from Maryland to get over there.
Man, Pumi terrible because he'll call you quit, right? He expect you to answer the phone when your team lose. Look, I'm enjoying the hot sun, beautiful Arizona on my cousin's birthday. Notre Dame just took a bad loss in the beginning of the season. I answered the phone like a G, you know what I'm saying? With my chest out, saying, look, congratulations, good game, you got us. Y'all got a good team. But Poole, he had disappeared.
Missing in action, man.
He
like the series. He on what? He on missing in action 4 right now.
Yeah, he should be ashamed of himself. Hey, Pumi, if you listen, if you watching, because I know you are, and I don't know why you didn't answer the phone just now. But look, y'all are trash.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't see him losing to SMU, man. Good,
man.
That's crazy.
That was tough.
Smooth, man.
That's
tough. SMU celebrated like they had just won the national championship.
I mean, they did. That's huge for recruiting. That's huge for beating a program that's ranked in the top. Whatever. That's a big damn deal.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, man. One thing
about like Eric Dickinson suited up.
Hey, man. They say call into the show, man. Do we need to send you the link? Do we need to send you the link?
Yeah, Where the link at?
He said send him the link. He said if we send you the link, you gonna tune in. Send him the link, Cole.
Hey,
Send him the link right now. We need to find out
what
happened
parking lot
tonight.
he's sitting
Send it
in?
to you right now. You live on the show.
What
Hey,
parking lot he's
tell him
sitting in?
tell him pick up because the call ID is going to say smooth.
He said pick up. The caller ID gonna say smooth, and that stands for SMU. Hey,
hold up, man. Let me get.
Hey,
this
we
guy.
calling. Hey, he sent you the link, man. He sent you the link.
Oh, I'm about to send it to him there.
Hey, tell him pull up to a well-lit area too. Don't be sitting in
and
no
be in a
corner.
well-lit area. We know you outside somewhere. He laughing, Coach. Bye. Hey, that what you talking about, man? That's prime time for SMU,
Yeah.
boy. Them boys probably went down there to that Dallas area, metro area, and went crazy down there in Dallas, Texas.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. Shout out to the boys at Texas A&M and Indiana, man. Them boys balling, flying around. I want to see Indiana play a little bit tougher team than Illinois and who the toughest team they played? Who they beat a couple weeks ago?
Who did they play?
Damn, they beat it wasn't Michigan. They beat was it Penn State?
Yeah, but Penn. They played Penn State.
No, last
they played
week
Penn State
last week they played UCLA.
Yeah, they played Penn State this weekend.
Who they played before UCLA? It was Penn State.
Let's see. Before UCLA, they played Michigan State.
Michigan State.
Yeah, see, I need to see, but the thing about it is because the way the Big Ten set up, I don't think they played Ohio State or.
But they look impressive. They beat Oregon.
Oregon was their biggest game. Yeah, Oregon was
the big, and they went up there and destroyed.
In Oregon too. Yeah, in Oregon. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, they look pretty good to be the second best team in Indiana.
Yeah, their quarterback is for real. Their quarterback is the real deal.
Who the first best team?
That team that the coach claiming to be Asian and not black.
Hey, look.
Oh, he put the U.
Hey, what you standing? You standing directly underneath the street light? What you doing?
Hey, listen, man.
You told him get in a well-lit area.
Man, y'all lost to a church, Southern Methodist.
Hey, listen. I don't even know. Hey, look here. After that Louisville game, man, I just once I tamper my expectations down, I don't really like. Carson Beck is terrible, man. He's terrible. That's the worst $8 million investment anybody ever made in life. Like, I can't believe they gave that man $4 million from Miami, $4 million from NIL. Like, that shit is crazy. That man got $8 million, man. I don't even know if I saw Jacoby Brissett play this week. I don't know if Jacoby Brissett making $8 million this year. That shit crazy. That nigga's terrible. He threw a pick to end the game, and I'm just like, man, who are you throwing the ball to? Like, the DB had already undercut the route when he threw it. Like, why are you even throwing the ball there?
Crazy.
Hey, once he threw the
Coach
first
Milton.
one.
One thing about Coach Milton called it out. Even when we were saying he was playing good in the beginning of the season, Coach Milton was like, I'm telling y'all, he's gonna start to do what Carson Beck do. So you gotta tip your hat to Coach Milton.
Hey, listen.
And the twin left.
Hey, listen. When my man told me this the other day, he said, if you're good at football, man, you don't leave Georgia. He said, if you're good at football, you don't leave Georgia, man. Especially at quarterback. How you gonna leave at quarterback? Like,
hey, they treated him like they treated the coach. They paid him to get out of there. That was part
man. Listen, that man he terrible, man. Then he'd be having a little dumbass face. He'd be like, oh, he'd be looking like stepping like, man.
It
But how
was
about my
all
Bills though? How about my Bills though? Hey man, I talk
Buffalo. We ain't call you to talk about
I
Buffalo.
talk about Miami in August. I ain't got no expectations for them for the rest of the year. We might lose two more.
Hey,
It
you
was
see how
all good
he
for a
shifted
week
that
ago.
quick.
It was
Hey,
all
Coach
good
Miller,
for a
guess what
week
though?
ago.
All I know is this. We kicked Notre Dame teeth in this year, so that guy that's up under them jerseys ain't got nothing to say to me till next year. We kicked their teeth in. We beat the shit out of Baltimore. Hey, man, I don't know who you like in the NBA. That's the only chance you got, man. That's the last chance you got in the NBA.
Hey,
And
look,
my Mavericks stink right now.
us losing to Miami this year was like losing to Northern Illinois last year. It's just one of those things, bro. But at the end of the day, we gonna be in the college football playoffs while y'all in the Howard University Bowl. Wings and Mumbo Bowl. Georgia Avenue's fine.
Speaking of the Howard University Bowl, good to see you.
Mumbo sauce and dirty water.
Good to see you again, Poonie. I ain't seen you since the homecoming.
I ain't lying to you. I ain't never been so happy to see my best friend get on a plane in my life, man. I ain't never been that happy to see this nigga leave in my life. I was like, man, my sister was like, you been in the bed for 2 days. I said, man, I cannot do this shit no more. I'm too old. Listen, I ain't got 72 hours no more, man. Listen, I got 6 hours. I need a 36-hour break, and I got 6 more hours after that.
You start calling Poom the first 48 because he ain't
Hey,
going no more.
don't call me no more after that. Don't call me no more. Listen. Next year homecoming.
First 48, coach. Because when I linked up with Poom, it was the first 8 and he was done.
Yeah.
Hey, look here.
That was our first night out.
Hey, I'm telling you this. I'm telling you this. That's because I stepped outside myself a little bit, Kobe. You know what I'm saying? I did what I don't usually do. I did, I usually stay with the Drakes. I'm telling you this, Omar, next year, when you come from homecoming.
He just called you Omar.
Because
you acting unusual.
Yeah, you by the government.
I need to be really professional and clear about this. I just want to be clear.
What?
Next year, when I wake up on Sunday morning, I'm blocking your number until you get back to Arizona. When I know that you're back in Arizona, I will unblock your number. But don't call me on Sundays. Not what I do, man.
But we had to make a special occasion because shout out to our big brother, Timber Master Media, turning 50, the big 5.
I don't remember seeing him on Sunday. All I know is, hey, Cole. All I know is it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then next thing I know, I blinked my eyes. It was 1:30 in the morning, and I'm just sitting in the car at 1:30 in the morning, like. I thought the club closed at 7 or 8. What's been going on for the last 5 hours? I don't know. I have no idea.
Hey, Coach. When I talked to him the next day, he said, he said, where we go after we left the day park? I said, we put you in the Uber and sent you back to your car. What you mean? He said, we ain't go nowhere. I said, yeah, we went somewhere. You sent your ass home.
I ain't doing it. Listen, I'm not going to be able to do it. Next year, you count me out.
Hey, he called you by your government name.
He called me by my government name.
And he look outside of himself. So you already know.
But I made Saturday all day this year, Cole. You know what I'm saying? I made Saturday all day. You know, I didn't even hardly drink that much. I was straight all day Saturday. It was just a long day. It was a long day. She had me tired at the end. Hey, man.
2 years in a row, brother, took L's.
I couldn't,
Pictures from last year.
I see you ain't show up this year, though. What happened to you this year?
I was there. You just ain't.
Nah. Nah.
Hey, Uber. You showed up while he was sitting in the Uber.
Hey, Coach Bill, he can talk all that shit he wanted to about how I was fried on Friday night, but on Friday he was fried, and that's why he ain't show up. I listen.
I was good.
Yeah, show you right. I know. Listen, I know how it is, man. We in our late 40s now, man. You get fried, you got to make that drive from Stafford to DC. She probably woke up at 11:30, like, all right, man, I'm gonna get up. 12:45, I'm getting up, I'm gonna get dressed. 12:45 came, it's like,
Location?
man, 1:30, I'm gonna get up and get dressed. You know what I'm saying?
He talking, man. It's top, man. Listen, man. We appreciate you coming back on, being a guest, being a host guest. Even though you host,
Hey.
but you a guest. But man,
And we
you
appreciate
are
you
acting
standing.
unusual. You telling people's location, but we let the name slide.
You know what I'm saying? Where you live? You know. Hey, listen, man.
You.
Hey, look at your background. You don't want nobody to know your location.
Wherever he at, he's standing on a hell of a lot, like, cause that light
Hey.
beams right down on his forehead.
That's it, baby. That's how I had to do. You know what I'm saying? That's how I had to do.
Hey, we
But
appreciate
Kobe
the
has
great
no.
lighting, cause usually you be sitting up in a corner like this somewhere.
Hey, listen, man. That's I gotta stay away. They got all these ICE agents out here, man. They got ICE. They got the National Guard. You know what I'm saying? I got to stay away from all these haters out here. Hey, I was about to call you this morning because I was looking through my car this morning when I was taking my nephew to school, and I caught a. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I don't think I took.
On there now, man. Why you?
I'm just saying. I said, man, I don't know what's wrong with this joint is unopened. I'm gonna put it in the freezer, and it'll be unopened next year at homecoming. I ain't got to show what I get. Just do this, and you know what it. You know what time it is. It's unopened. I said, when did this come? Where did it come from? But that's going in the freezer tonight.
That's for your brother. I left a parting gift.
Hey, well, it'll be here for you next year, or whenever you come back. Next time you come home,
all right,
it'll be here.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that now.
I ain't touching
the freezer now. Put it in the back of the freezer.
Nah, I put it right. I put it right in the front. You know what I'm saying? Just in case my niece want to get one. You know what I'm saying? She need that in her life. She need that calm her ass down a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man.
What happened to you last Thursday?
Last Thursday. What happened last Thursday?
You supposed to took a trip down here.
Hey man, if that's something we talked about on Friday night homecoming, I don't know why you acting like, damn, movie ain't sure. I remember that shit. I think I remember anything. Only thing I remember, hey, Coach Bill, man, listen, man. That's my brother right there, man. You know, we done it. Hey, I ain't even gonna put this one. Well, this one gonna have to be. We talk about this one offline. We're gonna talk about this one offline, man.
Indeed.
But man, he got a technical foul and a 15-yard flag on the same play.
Man, let's get him out of here, man. Hey, he acted unusual, man. We had to move him. Man, I don't know what was coming next.
He come in fire. Unhinged.
Hey, Pooh, time out. Commercial break, brother.
Hey,
I said we're going to talk about it offline.
When I tell you, Coach Miller, that's the one thing he did remember. He said, I don't know what happened. He said, I was just talking, the next thing I know, they was gone. I said, man, you gotta be careful, man. We got snipers now.
Hey, man. Oh no, I know exactly what happened. That's the one thing. You're right. That's the one thing I do remember. I remember that play by play. You know what I'm saying? I said, "Oh my word, my God." You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but on another note, man, what you think about your man Cooper Flag playing the point, man, in Dallas?
I think it's the worst trade that could have ever happened.
What you mean?
Anthony Davis. No, I'm saying I listen. I think Cooper Flag gonna be a good player.
Oh, go ahead.
Like I think I'm not
saying what you saying. Please.
No, I think it was a terrible trade. When you watch us play, we won't have nobody that can get a bucket now. Like we got plenty of people who can score, but can't nobody get a bucket. Every time when the game
but we got people on this show that say Anthony Davis is super talented and he one of the best. He's they say he's arguably top 5, top 10 players in the league.
Who's
So
they? You must be
I
talking
don't
about
think-
Cole because they know they.
I don't think somebody that's a top 10 player in the league will have a hard time getting the bucket. Do you?
He injured.
Man,
He
look.
young.
I'm saying when we played San Antonio, we going back and forth. And then when the game got tight, we needed a bucket. Nobody can get. We ain't got nobody to get. Kyrie's the only person who can get a bucket. And he ain't. I mean, we got people who can score,
No time soon.
but we ain't right. We ain't got nobody who can consistently get a bucket. And I don't care what you said. Like, yeah, you need to be able to play defense, but man, that 04 Pistons shit ain't happening again, man. You ain't winning a fucking championship if you ain't got a motherfucker to go out there and get you 30, 35 every night. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need some defense, yeah, but you ain't winning no defense-only championship in today's NBA. The shit just ain't happening, man.
Who is
And
Rick Carlisle still your coach?
Nah, Rick Carlisle of Indiana, Jason Kidd, our coach.
What's his name?
Jason Kidd.
Jason Kidd.
Hey, look here.
So Anthony Davis hurt again?
Yeah, he hurt. I'm about to call Nico Harrison and say, trade Anthony Davis for John Morant. You get Anthony Davis out of here, give me John Morant. At least I know John can give me a bucket. And we can play defense with everybody else. Fuck Anthony Davis. That nigga's a fucking worthless fuck.
I try to tell people that, and people look at me like I'm crazy, but you know.
No, I mean, listen.
For me, man, he stayed too hurt. He's too
No,
hurt for me.
I'm not saying he's not talented. I'm not saying he ain't got the potential. He should be an all-time, but I don't understand how you cannot stay healthy. Like, I ain't never seen nobody.
Hey, boom. How you say potential? The nigga have been in the league for how long?
Yeah, I'm about to say, but
He hurt every year.
That's what Kobe and Money Moby talking about. Potential.
Hey, look, man, Anthony Davis is a monster, man.
But hey, what's the thing we always say? The best ability is availability, and that dude,
man.
Hey,
look, hey, he like the monster in that kids movie, Monsters, that be scared of his own shadow and shit. The one that be like, and then he see the mirror, he be like, man, he ain't no fucking monster, man.
Hey, Poom, or the monsters, you see the monsters that got the bandages on them and stuff like that. They got beat up in there. We gotta waste one more time even talking about that.
That nigga is worthless, man. He worthless.
Yeah.
And you done gave the Lakers, man. I listen. The Lakers though, hey, bro.
So
if they can find one more wing that could defend, they're gonna be a problem.
So I'm glad you're talking about them. So a lot of people, been high on the Lakers the way they've been playing these last 7-8 games. Do you think that's sustainable the way they playing right now?
Hey, here's the crazy part. You don't watch the Lakers play, and there ain't been no mention of LeBron except for talking about how much better they'll be without him. With Reeves playing free, and now Luka come back playing free.
You mean be with him, or you don't think you mean be without him? You think they?
I think they think he will. I think they think that they will be a better team without him, just because of how the guys play freely. Is it sustainable? I don't know. But Luka comes back and he does his job. Reeves doing his job, and all the other guys play. I don't.
So I think the Lakers.
None of them play defense for one. Two, you're not going to expect them to be putting up those numbers every day for an 82-game schedule.
But the thing about it is, Cole, Reeves ain't got to put up when Luka come back. He ain't got to put up them numbers every game. But if you got somebody next to you that can do it, you know what I'm saying? Like, that can step up in them times, like on any given night, can give him 30. You know what I'm saying? And whoever that's big. I think the biggest thing with the Lakers is if LeBron can, put his ego to the side a little bit and say, you know what,
and fit into what they're doing.
I am LeBron James, but I ain't that LeBron James no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And say, you know what, if it's about winning, and he gonna swallow a little bit of that pride to say, damn, man, maybe this shit can't run through me. Maybe Austin Reeves get my touches, and I get Austin Reeves touches. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that to me is like, it ain't no real case study and no great player having to do that. That's still a great player. You know what I'm saying?
Jordan,
Like so.
this guy right here, he never had to do that.
Oh yeah, well when he was LeBron age, he was averaging 19 points a game though. You know what I'm saying? Like
Man, we not
cut it
talking about when he was
cut
with Wilson, Walter Reed, Boys and Girls Club teams that we used to go. Bro, man, this how bad the Washington Wizards was. Me and Puma used to get floor seats every shout out to our big sister Sashi. But we used to get floor seats and go down there and sit down there, and we would leave at like. It all depends on where we was going that night, Coach. But I'm be honest with you, we was just good. You know what I mean?
They
Like,
was terrible. They was terrible.
They was terrible. And we was that's like, and I couldn't even look at the game because that's Mike. You know what I'm saying?
Is that when they had, what was it, Jawan and Chris?
No. That's after.
We talking about when they had Mike Jordan, when Mike
Richard Hamilton, Jerry
Richard
Stackhouse.
Hamilton, there you go.
Kwame
Okay.
Brown.
Kwame.
The nigga they had Kwame Lassiter.
Yeah.
They was terrible though. The Wizards was terrible. They bad now. But I mean, at least they're a little young now though.
Yeah, they young as all get out right now.
I say at least they're a little young now.
They got some young boys that's boogie.
I
Yeah.
like that one young boy that be flying. That boy can fly. He be dunking on everybody.
See, I think they so young that they don't know they supposed to be bad. So I think they're gonna cause some problems for some people because they don't know when to lay down. They just gonna be like, man, we're gonna run this motherfucker for 48 minutes every you know.
They just playing good. They just playing great pickup ball out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You see,
they
play.
Fun.
Yeah, you see, they play a quarter at a time. One quarter is good. Next quarter, they give up 30 points, and they go back and get 40. They play a quarter. Once they put it together, they're gonna be a problem.
Hey, I wanted to ask you this though. I was thinking about this. What film is the GM from Indianapolis watching?
You don't like
to give
Sam
up?
Darnold?
I like them, but for 2-1s?
I just think they trying to win right now, man. I think they trying to win now. And we talked about that a little earlier. I think that, and then you got to look at it might be one of those ones really like a high going to be a potential too, because the way they going to finish this year is going to be in the mid 20s or the 20, you know what I mean? So I get it, but when you trying to win right now and they on a roll and they got the potential to at least make a good run,
I get it.
And host a playoff game. Back in Indy, me and you been to Indy and went crazy out there when Lil Roden was going crazy.
I get it. But 2-1s? I mean, that's a heavy price.
You're right.
That's a heavy price.
You're right. But to get a corner that just signed a brand new deal, he 20.
And that's the other thing. And they paying him like crazy. Like he getting like the Jets got
paying him. New York, the brand, what you call just did that deal before the season. The New York Jets just did that deal right before the
Jets
season.
paying them.
Right. So they paid him the upfront money, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But everything he getting now is gonna come from Indy. Like, and next year that's on Indy books. But what I'm saying is the Jets got a big number off their books and they got 2-1s.
Oh,
that's crazy.
And
but
Indy Williams, they made the New York Jets said, I'm unloading everybody. And like Coach Bill said, I'm surprised they didn't get
they were trying to get rid of Breece Hall to Kansas City. Yeah.
In KC. If I'm the New York Jets, I'm gonna blow up everything too and say I'm gonna let everybody go. I would have got rid of I would have traded the receiver. What's his name? Wilson.
Yeah.
I would have traded him too.
Yeah. And Poon, you got to think about it too. Like we was talking about, that's a hard gun status right there. That dude gonna come in and make an immediate impact right now.
Yeah, it'll
pay off. It'll pay off in 2
years.
I
listen. I don't think that he's not a good player. I don't think he's not a good player. I'm saying, I don't think he's worth 2-1s. Like,
I got you. Ain't no
2-1s to me mean you a top 5, top 10 player in the league at your spot. You know what I'm saying?
You don't think so?
Really top 5.
You don't think Sauce Gardner is a top 10 player or a top 5 corner?
Now, you think he top? I don't think he top 5, bro.
Name 5 corners that's better than him. All of us. You guys name 5 corners that you think are better.
I can't.
I had to think about it. I gotta look through the rosters.
Boom. Also, you
But-
know what else? Boom. Wait a minute though. Let me just tell you this too, and I think you'll agree with me on this. A corner sometimes when I was playing in Saskatchewan, when I had O and them and we was balling doing our thing is one thing, but when you playing in Montreal and you winning and you know what I'm saying, like that right there when you winning.
No, I get it. I think and when you want a better team and better pass rush and all that, it's gonna make you different. But
now the difference is in Saskatchewan, we was just dogs. Me, Omar Morgan, Sandman, Eddie Davis, Sean Gallant. Our secondary was our, which was rare, but our secondary was our team, our base. You know what I mean? And but when you playing with a good group, I say that to say when you playing with a good group, it's a good group back there. And all he gonna do is make them better. I'm telling you. Watch, they gonna fly around. They already fly around. And
Yeah.
ain't no general manager in the history giving up no 2 first rounders if that D coordinator ain't saying, listen, I got plans for this young man.
Yeah.
no, I get it.
This is gonna help our defense tremendous.
I get it.
And you got to think about it too, Poom. That dude been in the shadows for 2 years now. You don't think he gonna come out balling his ass off?
Yeah, he been in New York, man. They got
I would be
12
surprised if
people
he take one to the house this weekend.
I hear everything. I'm saying
you ain't giving up 2 first rounds.
not 2 ones.
I got you. Say no more.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Cole.
Yeah. Let's go to college basketball. The freshman class, bro. Man, this is probably one of the best freshman classes I ever seen watching college basketball. I don't know if you guys been tuning in.
I watched that young boy from BYU go at them youngins from North Carolina. Though.
Out of BC, man. Out of BC about
How much money they paid that dude? That dude he got a bag going.
He got $8
yeah,
million.
he got $8 million.
He got $8 million.
Yeah,
Now you see what $8 million is supposed to look like.
Hey, listen, I saw that dude play. I saw that dude play in an AU tournament in North Carolina 2 years ago, and I was like, man, who the fuck is that big black? I mean, he was pulling that bitch from a step inside half court. He ain't care. He was going to the hole, dunking on. He punished in back-to-back games. He punished Durant and then Melo's team. He punished them back-to-back games. I was like, man, who is that kid? And it's like, oh, that's that DJ Abasam or something.
Yeah. He a pro. He definitely a
pro.
pro.
That's what.
He remind me of T-Mac.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Great comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that kid Koa Pete that played for Arizona.
Shout out to my boy Andrews Pete, the old lineman. That's his little bro. Shout out to Big Pete, old lineman.
He vicious.
They got drafted to where Pete get drafted to? The Saints. He with the Steelers.
The Saints, yeah.
But shout out to Pete. I was blessed and I was blessed and had the great opportunity to work with him. I've been seeing that young man run around when Pete was coming out of school, like when he came out of Stanford. And I was training, he would come up to the facility, Poom, and be in the, when we, in the field turf back there, just running around. Cole, you know what I'm saying? You've been to the building. And his to see his little bro. I think it's his little brother. It might be his cousin or his nephew, but I definitely had the opportunity to see him. I think it might be his brother, but their whole family is talented. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Andrews Pete dad played O-line in the league for a long time for the Cardinals. Then you had Andrews, go do his thing in Stanford, still playing in the NFL to this day. And now you got the younger Pete bringing up. So that name is definitely holds big that has big value out here.
And he's been in the league for about 12 years and 10, 12 years now, right?
At least 10, because before I think I worked with Pete in well, we got computers. We can look it up. Everybody got phones. I think it got to be at least 10 because I was home. I went back to the crib for 7, and I've been back. So it got to be at least 9, 10. It got to be 10, 11 for sure.
Yeah,
For sure. It got to be for sure.
But Youngin, he all of that. His debut game, he had 30.7 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals.
And hitting key buckets. It ain't just how many points he had. It's the points that he had at the particular time or the impact of the game when he had it. Yeah, that's the thing I try to tell the youngins. Listen, man, sometimes sometimes if you got 18, but you got 18 points in critical times, that shit is like having 36. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you hit a couple key buckets, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? You got a key assist and somebody you drove and dished it out and Kobe over there or whoever over there, Kobe hit the 3. That shit those are key plays made at critical times in games. And that shit is important, especially being a point guard or whatever. But man, Slim can flat out boogie, man.
I was impressed.
Yeah.
And then
what
they got
the young man that didn't Georgetown just pick up 2 guys? They just signed, just had a commit or something. Georgetown just did something with one of their
Georgetown got some ballers, but I haven't had an opportunity to sit and watch them play yet. But I know they beat Kentucky easy.
Yeah.
They beat the shit out of Kentucky. So
Georgetown did?
Yeah.
They got the transfer that came from Harvard. That's a local kid.
Oh yeah, that's hard.
They got the local kid that's 11. He can go. So he transferred from Harvard. He's at Georgetown now. He's a local kid from the crib, and he's doing it.
Yeah, but we all thought when Georgetown hired that coach that he was going to turn things around,
and he's doing it. He's just taking a little bit. He only been there 3 years?
3 years.
This is 3rd year this year, right?
This is number 3.
Yeah. Nah, he got to be
3rd year.
Man, we got
3 or 4. Yeah.
Yeah, he ain't been there. He ain't been there no longer than 4. We know that for a fact.
Yeah. Shout out to Nate Mint. He played for Tennessee. I got the opportunity to see him play when he was a freshman and sophomore because he's from Prince William County in Virginia. When I was coaching at Freedom, we played against them. Hey, Coach Mill, what's that school down 234? The new school, the newer school.
Man, Coach Milne don't know.
He knows Prince William School.
It's either Colgan. You talking about Colgan?
Colgan. So Nate played for Colgan until he went to, to that big time prep school, and he ended up being a McDonald's All-American. Now he's a freshman at Tennessee.
That's dope.
And his first game he had 18 points, 9 rebounds, and he a good 6'10", 6'11", can play guard, small forward. So he nice with it. We already talked about Adebisi. He the truth. And then Darren Peterson, who was the 2nd-rated player coming into college this year, played for Kansas.
Oh, he flat. He even though he was 2nd-rated, I like. That's just I'm a Kansas fan, but I like him. That's man, Slim can fly because when they went at each other, when they played each other, he was going at Adebisi though.
Yeah, because a lot of people say after that game, he number 1 and Shorty number 2. Yeah.
But college basketball in a good state, man. They college. I like the way them boys is flying around for sure.
And College Booster's son is a dog.
Both of them.
Both of them.
They both at Duke.
Yeah.
Hey, them cats so cold. They retired their jerseys while they were at high school.
That's crazy.
They did that for Pumi too. They did that for Pumi too, Coach.
I'm not for. Hey, Puma, I ain't gonna fall with that one. Puma, ain't gonna let.
Hey, listen, man.
He got his bourbon retired.
My man, because we would have kicked their teeth in.
Howard retired his bourbon.
Hey, Coach. They talk about a trick play. They talk about we gonna do a trick play. Everybody line up, tight end dunk. That's their trick play in the GCIAA. Man, nobody worried about y'all. Anybody worried about y'all? Y'all wasn't going to intimidate nobody. Wasn't nobody
We
worried.
the whip child. That's all I know.
No, not
Damn.
even close. Not
That's
even
all
close.
I know.
If you their
Oh,
best
You
Lord.
talking
friend,
about Wilson?
no way.
No question.
You talking about Wilson?
Nah.
Not at all. You talking about
Yes.
Wilson? No way.
Wilson ain't become a powerhouse after you left, Pooh.
That may be true too. That may be true too. You know, that may be true.
Wilson's so terrible. They had to change the name, Coach Milton. It ain't even Wilson no more. That's the
Jackson
same thing
Reed.
about TC. What's it
Who
called?
the hell is Jackson Reed?
Jackson Reed.
Hey, listen. Well, hey, look here. That's okay. Go to Springbrook now. They about to change the name of that motherfucker to Cesar Chavez High School. And they about to have an ice truck outside. Not ice cream truck, an ice truck.
Hey, hey, they not gonna move. They not moving Cesar Chavez from Bennett Road.
Hey, that's gonna be the Maryland Chavez. No, hey, Coach Milton, it's super Mexican, so that's gonna be the Julio Cesar Chavez.
Hey, they moving
Hey,
up.
look,
Hey,
they're probably good as shit in soccer now.
They moving up. They done moved up from out of Langley Park, man. They getting further up New Hampshire Avenue, boy. Them boys, they ain't fucking around, bro. I'm like, damn, I went to that joint, man. I thought I was, man, MS. I was like, damn, MS-13s and tatted on it. I'm like, man, where am I?
Damn, Springbrook. Hey, when we go back to that school, to the Hall of Fame hall, that thing gonna look like a cartel mule.
It's gonna look like Colors. It's gonna look like the movie Colors.
Yeah. Man, they gonna spray paint a mustache on old picture on this little plaque.
That's all right. on your big plaque, they gonna draw two bubbles around you, air bubbles, and make you the Michelin man.
We ain't got no Hall of Fame at Wilson. We ain't got no Hall of Fame.
You know, that tell you the type of program you got.
Huh?
Hey, Cole, they don't got a Wilson. They got a Jackson Reed.
They only got the name no more.
Jackson Reed.
But shout out to you, Pooh, because if somebody tell me name 2 athletes from Wilson, all I know is Poomy and Leslie Ballard. Ryan Robbins. Shout out to Ryan Robbins. She hoops for the girls.
And Timber Mazamine, his brother.
And Timber.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh man! Before we get out of here, topic of the day. People want to hear from us. Did y'all watch the Versus No Limit Cash Money? Did y'all get to see it? No, you didn't see it. Oh, did you?
I didn't see one thing.
No.
Damn, you coach?
Nah, I pulled it up after you and Money put it in. Yeah.
Everybody told me No Limit won though.
Yeah, they did. But look, I shout out to both crews, Cash Money and No Limit, because they put on the show. It was a party. It was a show. But at the end of the day, No Limit won that Versus. And the reason why, in my opinion, they won is because they was together. They was a team. They had camaraderie. And Cash Money was a bunch of individuals. So, and Master P, his leadership is 1,000 times better than Birdman.
I was going to say, what was the controversy around Birdman? What was the controversy? Because I know that was a big story afterward. What did Birdman do that caused such a big stir?
I didn't really see any controversy. I know he had some choice words to say about Turk because Turk wasn't invited to perform with Cash Money. So he had some choice words for Turk. And then he tried to start a little back and forth with Master P, talking about, I started this stunt and shit, wearing the jewelry, platinum teeth, tattoos on the face. And then P said, you started that stunt and shit, but I was uptown too, and I started this, and they started playing about it.
I did see that. I saw that on social media.
At that point right there, it was over.
That's what I heard. I did hear that. I did see that on social media. That part.
Yeah, it was over. It was
Yeah.
over.
I'm gonna have to pull it up. I'm gonna have to check it out, man.
Yeah, and then to pour salt into a wound, they brought Snoop Dogg out to close that thing out. You know the song For My Niggas or something like that.
Yeah.
And he was rapping that joint clean like he just made that song yesterday. He was rapping that joint word for word, man. It sounds so good. I was like, yeah, man.
I gotta see that part. That's my man.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Now, about
Lil Wayne, they say Lil Wayne didn't participate.
Lil Wayne said he don't fuck with them people. And guess what? Lil Wayne was in Vegas. And still ain't come.
Wow.
Hey man, Birdman must still owe some money.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you already know.
That's crazy. You kiss a man on the lips 10 years ago, but now you ain't even speaking to him.
Yeah, that's wild. That's crazy work. That's crazy work right there.
Weirdos.
Weirdos, nigga. They kissing no man on the lips, nigga.
What? I don't even like this. Me and Pumi don't even sit next to each other. People look at us crazy. We go to a bar. It's 17 seats. Pumi, we wish you would. We wish somebody would sit in between.
No,
Kobe the same
I
way.
don't.
Coach Milton too. Y'all know it, man. I'm not sitting next to you, man. I don't even like you.
And me and O was at a Mexican restaurant, only two at the bar. He had one end of the bar, I'm on the other end. Our bartender, that's my man. He Julio, he in the middle. He just said he's sliding one this way, sliding the drink that way. He talking about y'all take some shots, man. He getting us fried for my birthday, man. Yeah, man.
That joke was cool, man. That joke was dope. I went and seen Vince on Monday night. That's where I watched the football game with Vince.
Okay.
Yeah. He the one that put me. Remember I told you, Cole. Shout out to Vince. He the one that put me on the Mexican spot.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Bet that. Yeah, man. Well, fellas, good show, man. That's all I got for you, man. Any last words from anybody before we get out of here?
Nah, man, it was like I said, it was just good seeing O. Everybody was happy to see O for the little bit of time we got to see him. So can't wait to get him back next time. Well, next time we gotta go out there.
You mean it's good to see Coon, not O.
They talking about you. It's good to see you when you was here.
Oh, he said it's good to see. Oh, I'm like, wait a minute. I was
saying.
He talking about in person. He talking about in person.
We talking about when you're in person.
I thought you were talking about good to see Boom here on the show.
Good to see Boom here on the show, man.
I'm glad.
Hey, I think you done ran out of FMLA, big dog.
hey, Coach Bill, you somebody. Everybody happy to see. Oh, I'm shaking my head. I wasn't. I would not happy to see that. I'm happy to see him back.
You mad he stuck you in the Uber? That's all that is.
I'm happy to see him back right there in front of that little sign right there. That means he back in Arizona where he belong, 2 time zones away. You know what I'm saying? And my sobriety is much better now that he's away.
You gonna see him in February? You coming with me?
What's in February?
My birthday.
Kobe, when's your birthday? February what?
17.
All right, let's shake ass then. Let's go. Let's do it, baby.
Let's do what?
I'm grown, man. I'm grown, man.
The No Cap Sports Show podcast. We appreciate you. All our viewers and listeners for coming out.
Thanks for coming out, Paul.
Hey, I apologize for him. He's acting unusual. He lost the Snoop, and he ain't been right since.
Hey, I'm grown, man. Fuck y'all. I don't give a damn. What you talking about? Fuck Omar. Fuck Kobe.
He mad. He lost to Southern Methodist University. The game started at 9:30 a.m.
Go Bills.
Bible study was at 7.
Go Bills. Hey, y'all.
Hey, look, respect and honor, viewers and listeners, respect and honor. Salute, we love y'all. Keep rocking with us, and we gonna keep rocking with you. We out.
No Cap Sports Show, where sports and comedy